Should you buy the Rep Fitness PR4000 rack or the PR5000 rack? Find out in today's video. Hey everyone, Stone here from Wynn, bringing you a video about some equipment that you might consider for your garage gym. Today we're going to be comparing two racks from Rep Fitness, the PR4000 and the PR5000. You can see here behind me that I actually own a Titan T3 rack. I'm actually in the process of investigating and researching how to upgrade this rack. So make sure to check out the video about the Titan T3 Fitness right here. But in the meantime, I have come to the conclusion that I either want the Rep 4000 or the Rep 5000 squat rack. Significant upgrade there in features and pricing as well. And here's what I've come to see as the similarities and differences between the 4000 and why you would pick one over the other. So let's start off with some of the similarities between the two racks. First off, they both use 11 gauge steel with that 3" by 3" post. There's no 2x3s here, so we've got that 3x3 post. Both are available in 30" and 41" depths. Both are available in 80 and 93" heights. And the accessory attachments that you can get for both racks seem pretty much identical. So I wouldn't worry about only getting a 4,000 or 5,000 based on what accessories you might want in the future. From what I could tell looking over the website, the attachment options are identical. You just have to buy one or the other depending which model you have. You don't have to worry about this is only exclusive to the 5000 or the 4000. And finally, both racks are well received and well reviewed. I don't think you can go wrong by buying either rack. I just think you should buy the rack that suits your individual situation. So I'll leave links in the description below for the PR4000 rack as well as that PR5000 rack, so you get more information about each rack and see which one is going to best suit your needs. That'll bring us to the main differences. First off being the price. The PR4000 is significantly cheaper than the 5000. If we look at a base configuration, both using identical dimensions, so both would be 93" height by 30" depth. They're both the standard width because most racks come at a standard width. You're looking at $640 plus shipping for that PR4000, whereas you're looking at $906 plus shipping for that PR5000. So quite a significant price difference there for what seemingly are almost identical racks. So the 4000 uses smaller bolts at 5/8 inches, whereas the 5000 does use 1" bolts for their hardware. What this does mean is that the 4000 is only rated to 1,000 pounds and the 5000 is rated to 1,500 pounds. I say that you're looking at a 500-pound weight limit there. But again, if you're at that level where you're pushing like an 800-pound squat, maybe you might want to look at getting that extra weight capacity at that PR5000. The next big difference is going to be the uprights themselves. So the holes are going to be smaller on that 4000 rack than they are with the 5000 rack. Obviously using that 5/8 versus 1" hardware diameter for the bolts. So this is where the main advantage of having smaller holes comes into play, is that the 4000 is able to offer you that 1" Westside hole spacing right in that bench press range region, which is a huge selling point for me. I quite like having that customizability. Being a shorter lifter means that having that closer hole spacing at the bench press height is really going to become more helpful for you because you are playing with a smaller margin to play around with rather than someone that's taller. You can get away with that 2" hole difference there. The other difference is that's going to be on the that's going to be in the front backside of the posts for the safeties and stuff. But on the left and right version of the post for the 4000, you're only going to get holes every 4 inches. So you're going to lose that customizability up and down the rack. Whereas you compare this with the 5000 series rack, you're going to have 2" holes on all sides of those posts. So that's where the 5000 series is going to shine. You're going to have 2" holes, but on all 4 sides of that post. So you're going to have that extra versatility to mount those accessories and attachments wherever you want. The other thing that the 5000 offers that the 4000 doesn't is the hole numbering. If you don't have any hole numbering, that's going to suck. But the 4000 only offers you numbering every 5 holes, whereas that 5000 series rack is going to number every single hole. When it comes to the dimensions available, you can get the 4000 in that shorter depths. So in addition to the common measurements, you can get the 4000 in a 24" depth. Not something that I recommend getting. I would always suggest the bigger the better. But if your space doesn't permit that, definitely having that 24" option is a great option there. And then the 5000 series, while it does not offer that shorter depth, it does offer a taller rack height. So you can now get a 100" height rack. So if your space allows for that, or you're mounting this thing outside, or you're a taller lifter, it's going to be a great option for you to have that extra space within that rack. So the accessories aren't going to be cross-compatible. If you buy a 4000 series accessories, it's not going to be compatible with that 5000 just because of the hole dimensions and the hole spacing across each of the racks. So there you have it. The similarities and differences between the Rep Fitness PR4000 and the Rep Fitness PR5000. Two very similar racks, two very high quality racks, but they're offering two different sets of features that'll suit your specific needs. For me personally, once everything comes back into stock and the whole equipment shortage thing is kind of sorted, at the time of this recording, October 2020, there are some equipment shortage issues if you've not been aware of. I'm going to be getting myself a PR4000 rack because of that Westside hole spacing and the pricing there. You're getting a very high quality piece of equipment for a very good price. So like usual, I'll leave links below in the description. So make sure to check out the 4000 and 5000 series racks. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Make sure to drop a comment below as to what rack you use, or if you're going to be looking at getting a Rep Fitness PR4 or 5000 rack in the future. This has been Selwyn from Wynn, and remember, a better life through strength.